We have some very important things to discuss in today's Forsaken news video, including flowers being spotted in Forsaken, all the Touhou skins scrapped and canceled, ImperfectNORE hate situation and how he might stop making Forsaken content, a huge Clickbait and Misinfo Forsaken news channel, Easter eggs in Forsaken, and just so many more. This is another important Forsaken news video, so I highly recommend you guys to watch this video until the end. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into it. First of all, let's talk about flowers being spotted in Forsaken. In the Guess 666 Leap Ability video that was sent by the devs yesterday, there is something pretty interesting that I had missed. So if we take a look on the video and pay attention on the left-hand side of the screen, we can see that Flowers is actually there amongst one of the 14 dead characters shown on screen. I find it very funny how Flowers is just randomly there chilling with 14 other survivors, and how the devs just went with Flowers there instead of any other upcoming killers or survivors. But I guess it is what it is. When someone pointed it out on Twitter the other day, Hitoko just responded with, quote, "He's just kind of vibing, leave them be." I'm pretty sure that the Guess 666 Leap Ability leak video was made on Roblox Studio, and Flowers being spotted there on Roblox Studio is just really cool. The devs were most likely messing around with him, and I'm really curious on what they're doing there. Even though the devs are probably not focusing on Flowers at the moment, the fact that he is in Roblox Studio just tells us that the devs never once forgotten about Flowers at all. And who knows, they will be working on him after they finish their works with Guest 666 and Veronica. That said, this tiny teaser for Flower is enough to make those who loves this upcoming killer very happy. And I'm super excited for this killer to be added in-game, especially knowing that he will be the most feared killer in the entire game. I'm hoping for leaks and teasers to be sent for this killer by the devs, and for everyone excited about Flowers, do keep in mind that the devs did mention how they are slowly working on him, and that the co-creator for the Roblox Whistle occurrence is currently working with the Forsaken dev teams. Moving on, let's talk about the Touhou skins. So recently, Coconut made this Twitter post on an alt account saying that she has decided to scrap all of the Touhou skins. This is pretty big news because the Touhou skins includes the 16th Night Rework skin and the Scarlet Kid skin for Cool Kid, a skin which I know that a lot of people really liked and is very excited for. Apparently, the sole reason as to why Coconut decided to scrap the skin is because she doesn't want to work on the skins anymore. I'm pretty sure this has to do with all of the stuffs that have been going on during the development of the Touhou skins, such as the voice actor being exposed, the team being demotivated, and etc. This is very sad news to hear, but even so, we have to respect Coconut's decision of stepping back on the Touhou skins and its development. It is pretty frustrating how the skin kept being scrapped and unscrapped over and over again, but I guess choosing to ultimately scrap it is probably for the best if the devs feel like they don't want to work on it anymore or that there's no passion towards the skin any longer. It's a lot better to stop working on something that you're no longer passionate about than to keep working on them only to deliver a final product that is unfinished or is poorly made, and I completely understand that. I'd also like to just clarify that there won't be anything going on with Touhou skins that are already in-game, such as the 16th Night skin for 1X, so don't worry about that. They're just scrapping Touhou skins that hasn't come yet like Scarlet Kid and 16th Night Rework. That said, Awakened just sent a new texture for the 16th Night Rework skin in Twitter, and I'll showcase them in a bit. But before I do so, this clip that Awakened send would most likely be one of the final things sent by the devs about Touhou skins if they were to be permanently scrapped, so enjoy them while they lasted. The texture is really well made, and I really like how the skin just became very different when nighttime comes. Anyways, that's all for the Touhou skins news. Now let's talk about ImperfectNORE and his current condition in the Forsaken community. So recently, ImperfectNORE posted a YouTube community post addressing everything that has been going on with him and his current situation. If you guys don't know who ImperfectNORE is, he is basically a very big Forsaken UST creator making a bunch of unofficial soundtracks such as the Cool Kid Milestone 3 and 4 unofficial chase theme, Doomspire LMS, and many other. He is a very popular person in the Forsaken community and is well respected by the devs as well. He made some really good music, which I myself listen to occasionally, so I feel like this situation that's been going on about him at the moment is pretty important to talk about. So long story short, in the post that he has made, ImperfectNORE basically explained that he had received a lot of hate from the Forsaken community and a bunch of people were being rude and disrespectful towards the UST he made, even though he did nothing wrong. Please pause the video if you guys want to read the entire post. Anyways, ImperfectNORE basically talked about how toxic the Forsaken community and especially the Forsaken fandom is at times, and this is an issue that has been going on for quite a while. We've seen this happen a lot of times before, such as previous dramas that has occurred with Guest 666 and Veronica, where people were hating on them and their design only because it doesn't fit Forsaken and etc. I feel really bad for ImperfectNORE here because I know for a fact that all he did was make music that he really liked and is clearly very passionate about. The Forsaken community hated him just because of how the UST that he made doesn't fit Forsaken at all, and that some people just overall disliked the music he had made. The hate he has gotten is very undeserved, and all of this hate has really affected him mentally. It has demotivated ImperfectNORE so much to the point where he said that he no longer knows if he will continue to make Forsaken content or not in the future. This is really sad to hear considering how good her UST is, and I really don't want to see him leave the Forsaken community. The developers and owner of Forsaken such as Basil and others have responded to posts that ImperfectNORE has made to show support, and I believe that this is the best thing to do now. The toxicity of the Forsaken fandom can really get out of hand sometimes, and I can only hope that people will change and treat each other with respect and understand that what they are doing is not good for anyone. This is very undeserved hate, and I hope for the best to ImperfectNORE. Moving on, let's talk about something pretty concerning. A huge misinfo and clickbait Forsaken news channel. If you guys don't know, there is this Forsaken news channel with over 100,000 subscribers posting very clickbaity and false news videos on YouTube. The clickbait that he does is very bad, saying things like slasher release date confirmed, slasher out now, guest 666 release date, and so many more. This is, by all means, false information and is never once confirmed by the devs. It's also important to mention that this Builderman person goes by a lot of names as he keeps on changing his channel name and profile picture to avoid backlash. It's also very obvious that he botted his subscriber count in order to gain some traction and views. I'm certain that whoever this is the same person behind the Forsaken News, Forsaken Gubby, and Noob News YouTube channel that posts the exact same clickbaity and misinfo video type. I would like to spread awareness for this person because the statements he put in his titles as well as the thumbnails is purely false information and it should not be taken seriously, especially if you are new to Forsaken and just started watching Forsaken News for some leaks or teasers. It is also important to note that apparently people claimed that he spread unnecessary hate towards Slasher and his designs, as well as his lore, calling the design ugly and etc. What he is doing is very unethical, especially if it is for the pursuit of money. And I hope that by making this video, people would be more aware of his channel. That said, a lot of people have also called this guy out for his actions, and it just shows to you how bad this situation actually is. I also would like to recommend Aries' video on this topic where he also talked about the Builderman YouTube channel and basically exposed him about what he is doing. He explained it incredibly well, and if you guys want more insights on this issue, then be sure to check his video. Link is in the description. Finally, to end the video, one of the devs recently added a brand new small changes towards the cool Carnival map. They basically added a brand new Easter egg in the Ferris wheel area, and here is what it looks like. If you guys are curious of finding it for yourself, then make sure to go to the spot in the image the next time you play on the cool Carnival map. Anyways, that is all for the video. If you enjoyed it so far, please do give it a like and subscribe for more content like this one. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.